Hey guys.
Alright folks, we're here today to check out the Patreon poll winner of the week. Alestorm with a brand new song featuring Patty Gurdy with her hurdy-gurdy. The name of the song is Voyage of the Dead. Can you pronounce the last one?
Marmaduke.
No, it's not Marmaduke. It's Marauder.
Marauder.
I know what it means.
Do you know what it means?
Yeah. It's a guy who's lost at sea.
Okay.
That's what it means. But I have a hard time pronouncing it. And English is my second language. I struggle. There's certain words. I'm dyslexic as well. So there's certain words that I struggle with. And I have OCD. Might as well throw it all in there.
Yeah, you gotta throw it all in there.
Just throw it all in there.
It's almost like a resume.
I have a lot of letters attached to my name. I mean, Amex thinks I'm a doctor. So there's always
Oh, yes, I forgot about that,
yeah,
that story.
Yeah.
The beautiful story.
When I apply for my Amex, I put doctor as my, is it suffix? What comes before your name?
Yes, you're Dr. Pedro.
So I'm Dr. Pedro, according to Amex, and they treat me really good.
No shit, they think you're a doctor.
Yeah. No.
Too bad they don't do background checks.
No, they don't. They don't.
So I should put doctor too.
No. Dr. Dre, nobody's ever done a background check on him.
True, but I should put but he's not a doctor, a medical doctor. He's a musical doctor.
Okay, fine.
But I should put doctor too, because then they'll be like, oh, well, it makes sense. And then they'll treat me really right.
You don't even have an Amex.
I know, but I'm saying when I apply for one.
One day.
One day.
All right, so you ready for this?
Yeah.
I'm assuming this has to do with pirates.
Oh, really?
I don't know, it's just a wild guess.
I am the one who bears the mark of vengeance, branded
Just making sure that there's nothing extra at the end there. I forgot to mention, the Marauder is not just somebody who's lost at sea. Somebody who's lost at sea, but like stuck in an island, for example. You're marauding on the island. Like Robinson Crusoe.
I thought it was deserted.
Who's deserted? The
Just
island?
Deserted on
I know,
the
but
island.
you being stuck in the island, you're
deserted.
No,
You're also deserted on the island.
You're not deserted. You landed there. You were adrift in the ocean, like your boat sank. You were adrift in the ocean. And
Okay.
you landed on an island. What do you mean deserted? Like,
But you're by yourself on the island, right?
well,
stuck.
but the island is deserted. But you landed there by the ocean took you there.
Okay.
It's not like you went there on purpose. It was not your goal. Your fucking ship sinked, and then you end up there. Anyhow, Robinson Crusoe. You know that story?
I've heard the name.
Well, you should read the book. Anyhow.
I know Wilson.
Wilson. I know
Wilson.
I knew you were going to mention Tom Hanks. All right, fine. Well, he was also marauded on that island when he landed there, when his plane crashed or whatever the fuck happened to him. Anyhow, can I go first on this one?
Sure.
I just, by the way, that's the name of the album. They have a new album coming out. The name of the song is the name of the album.
Okay.
All right, so I just want to say that. Oh, I'm going to have a hard time doing the review, saying Marauder. Oh, fuck. Anyhow.
There's a murderer.
Marmaduke. I'm going to say a bunch of shit. Martyr. Slaughter the Martyr. I'm going to say a bunch of shit. But anyhow, for a song that's
Slaughter the Martyr.
The riff that comes after that, it's got to be one of the best riffs of 2023.
Fuck the riff. The goddamn like the thing that starts off the song, the 3 and 4, the whole song that starts off the song is the best like.
One of the best songs of 2023, hands down.
Oh yeah,
hands down.
Definitely.
But anyhow, these guys have a new album coming out, and they have a North American tour. I'm going to be at their Toronto show. Looking forward to it. It's been a long time since I've seen Alestorm, so I'm super excited. Yeah, I'm super excited. The last time I saw them, they played a double header in Toronto. They played 2 shows back to back at the Opera House. So that was way before the pandemic. So I'm really excited about seeing these guys live. So go check out their tour dates. They're coming to North America. And
you should definitely show up with like a rubber ducky like floaty around your waist.
Nah. I think that's overplayed.
Really?
Because other people will do that. Like
exactly.
Just
doesn't make friends.
I don't need friends. I have enough friends as it is.
Very true.
And I have plenty of acquaintances as well. So I'm good there.
Yeah, but sometimes, more acquaintances is always nice.
No. Friends are overrated, to be honest with you.
Why are you're like that chick who was on that...
I hate people.
You're like the girl on that show where she's like, I don't need friends. They disappoint me. And then she breaks off into like some weird dance.
That is true. Friends do disappoint you. That's why I always start with my friends outside of my bubble. I have very low expectations of them. So it's harder for me to be disappointed by their stupid behaviors. Anyhow, moving on into this song in this video. The only thing, let me just touch on this on the video, and then you can talk about the song, and then I can talk about the song. I just gotta say, for a video that is about somebody lost at sea and getting marauded on an island,
almost none.
There was no sea.
There was none sea.
It was.
I see none.
It was like.
I see hot.
It was like Pioneer Village there.
It was weird, yeah.
It was like
for what you were saying, I'm like, there's no sea here.
No, the video itself, the visuals of the video have nothing to do with the song. I don't know. I just thought that was strange.
Also, song-wise, it did also feel like less of an Alestorm song. I don't know how you feel.
Ooh, I don't know about less. Okay. Do you mean less by not as patterned to previous songs, or less in terms of not being as good as previous songs? Because that less could mean two different things.
Well, no, but this song is good.
For me, this song is less of your prototypical Alestorm song, but that is good because how many freaking Alestorm prototypical songs can you really deal with?
But I'm saying, less of an Alestorm song. I mean, like, this song doesn't sound like it was made by Alestorm.
But for me, that's a good thing.
Yes, it's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing because other than like,
how's it a good thing and a bad thing?
Because other than his vocals,
First of all, it's a heavier song than what they normally do.
Brother, let me explain myself.
Okay, explain yourself.
Don't cut me off.
Okay, explain yourself.
Listen. I'm saying it's a bad thing and a good thing because yes, I don't want 1,000 keel holds,
And drink.
or all that shit.
Fuck
right?
with an anchor. Like, how many of those can you deal with?
Shit
boats.
Yo ho, Mexico.
Yeah. Like how many?
Donkey show, Mexico. Oh ho. Yeah, like, yes, of course. At least one needs to be on the album, though.
Of course, I'm sure there will be one like that on the album.
But other than his vocals, it doesn't even feel like an Alestorm song.
But I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing.
I do, because if you're a band, you should. Yes, if you're a band,
we've complained about bands that all songs sound the same, and now here you are.
You need at least your DNA needs to be in it. And to me, it doesn't even sound like, other than his vocals in it, it doesn't sound like an Alestorm song.
And I think I have several reasons why you feel that way. One, you have Patty Gurdy's vocals on it, which obviously a lot of it, like way more
it's
than
almost like her featuring
Alestorm. That surprised me because I was expecting her with a hurdy-gurdy.
But I wasn't expecting her to sing.
I wasn't, not this much.
At least not, yeah. At least
not this much. So there's that. Then you have the harsh vocals in, a lot of that too. Which is, like, I'm not saying that they haven't done that before, but I don't think they've done a song where there's this much.
Yeah, there's more harsh
there's more of everybody else's vocals than Chris.
Yes.
At least that's how it feels to me.
But that's, for me, that is not a good thing when it comes to making an Alestorm song.
And we're talking about just vocals, because then when you go to the sound...
It also doesn't sound like an Alestorm
because
song.
it's a heavier song.
It sounds like another solo, band that has a similar sound.
The guitar solo on this song is probably the best guitar solo I've ever heard from them. Because they normally don't have guitar solos like this.
But
like, it's really over. It's like really over the top, and and the song is heavier,
dude. It's my same complaints in this is the same complaints I had for Amon Amarth's newest album, or was it the newest album?
Yeah, the newest album.
The newest album.
Yeah,
it's the same thing. Where yes, it's not their prototypical.
I know, but that's what you go in for.
Like, it wasn't that, right?
I know, but that's what everybody wants.
But it was so far off of that it wasn't them. Like, it was almost like another band. The only thing that made it them, it was his vocals, and even his vocals didn't have the grit that they have in other
albums.
Tracks and other albums, right? That's my problem with this. I came for Alestorm. I didn't come for Pirates by the East or another band that has a similar taste. I don't know, like or
98 Degrees of Pirates,
or like a band called like Blackbeard or something like that, right? Like, I didn't come for any
Winter Pirates.
Yeah, I didn't come for
Pirates,
any pirate metal.
Sun.
I didn't come for any pirate metal band, right? I came for Alestorm, right? I don't mind the sound being different, but there still needs to be at least 25 to 30% of DNA in the song for me to at least say, this is an Alestorm song, but it's completely different, but it still has the DNA in there, so it allows it to still have the Alestorm, like, coat of arms, right? It has nothing. It was almost, if you showed me the same song with a different band, and he was featured, and Chris was featured, and it's Patty Gurdy's band, right? And
she
Chris
doesn't have a pirate band.
I know, but Chris is featured on it, and he has those little lines, and that's it. Yeah, it's a whole like, if you were to play me this song, I wouldn't know it's an Alestorm song. Sound alone too.
Sound alone is very.
Sound alone. I can't.
I told you it's one of the. It's a. I
can say it's a good song, but is it a good Alestorm song? No. Because it doesn't have any Alestorm. That's like if I released a song on the Sabaton YouTube channel under their name. Is it and it's with like a catalog of cast of people we know, like I see him on fucking guitar, and we have just a bunch of people on good instruments, and it's a fucking great song, 10 out of 10 song, right? People would be like, great song, but it's a terrible Sabaton song. Like,
well, the guys are not even in it.
No shit, but like I said, Chris was barely in it. Like, other than that, like...
Oh, you sing a little bit. You sing a couple of bars.
But, like, you know what I'm saying, right?
I know what you're saying. But see, I'm taking a different approach.
That's like if I'm gonna bring Sabaton again.
No, if the whole album is like this, then I have a gripe.
Then I have a problem.
Then I have a gripe.
But still,
a song like this, I don't have a gripe.
But as a single for an album, it's not a good single. This doesn't get your Alestorm fans ready for another Alestorm.
Maybe they want to showcase that they're a little bit more versatile than the ho ho. Ho ho ho.
That's why they have different bands. I'm sorry, man. Like, you can't make a song and not have... That would be like a Sabaton song, and Chuck Liddell doesn't sound like how he sounds. Like, it's like he dropped the accent completely, and now he's a Swedish accent.
He's not rolling
the R's, and now he's a Swedish accent.
And he's not banging his leg.
Not banging the leg. No, there's no
he sounds like King Diamond.
There's no dun 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 dun. There's none of that shit. There's no. He sounds like a yodeling Viking, and he's singing his songs.
He sounds like one of the cast members from Norseman.
Yes, it's like you replace him with Odin.
Yeah. And Etterstoop.
In the Etterstoop, man.
Yeah, fuck that Etterstoop.
Fuck.
I'm actually starting to rewatch Norseman.
I want to rewatch it too.
It's fucking hilarious. The first.
I want to rewatch it too. But you have to understand where I feel like a lot of people also agree with me. Where it's a good song, but it's not a good Alestorm song.
I don't disagree with anything that you said. What I'm saying to you is I really enjoyed the track.
Same.
Because it was refreshing to listen to a song but that doesn't sound like them.
Okay,
so it was refreshing.
But I'm saying
because I've been griping.
That means you don't want to listen to Alestorm. That means you want to listen to something completely different.
I've been griping about Unleash the Archers lately, sounding just like Unleash the Archers.
I know, but I would also be mad. Listen, I have the same gripe with you, but I would also be mad as if they released a song and it was deathcore.
Who, Unleash the Archers?
Yeah. And it was deathcore.
I don't think you have to worry about that.
No, but I would be mad. I would be like,
I think you're okay.
There's not even 30% of the... There's not even 5% of the band in this. This song is a good song. It's a really good song. It's not a good Alestorm song.
I don't... Once again, I'm not disagreeing with you.
Of course.
But I like the song because the song is different. First of all, it's different. I hope it's one of those different songs within an album that has a lot of has a lot of Alestorm material in it.
Dude,
that's what I'm kind of hoping.
I'm not even saying I need Alestorm material. I could have taken this, but with a little bit more DNA in it.
All you just needed was a little bit more of Chris's vocals on it.
Yeah, but even like maybe more of his vocals, because at least his vocals.
His vocals has a very
unique.
The way you mentioned Sabaton having that very unique vocal
rolling
delivery
the R's and stuff
is the same thing with him.
Yes.
When he's singing,
the thing is, the cat bit his tongue and he had barely anything to say, so it was almost like Paddy Gurdy featuring Alestorm ish. Like,
I still enjoy the track.
It's not a good Alestorm song. It's a good song, not a good Alestorm song.
Oh, that's an interesting take. It's a hot take. Just saying. It's a hot take. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, man.
And I'm not going to argue with you because I can see where you're coming from. But for me, I'm coming from a different angle. If I sat here today and the song was, yo, like, your regular Alestorm shit, right? You know what I mean? I would be like, all right, here we go again. Another.
And I'm not saying anything about that. But what I'm saying is, if
so they give me a
different...
song. All I'm saying, all I would like to emphasize here is this: I really enjoyed this song. I like the fact that they went different. But having said all of that, they
went way too different.
I wish they had less of her vocals in it
and
more of his.
Because
that way would have counterbalanced the sound being what it is,
being nothing like Alestorm.
Yeah, exactly. So that would counterbalance it because you could still hear the DNA of the band through his voice.
But you see what
That's
I mean.
my only.
Because if a band called Blackbeard showed up and played this song, it's a really good song, but I wouldn't have a gripe with it because it's from a band called Blackbeard. And they're doing this type of music, and all their songs are not similar, but have a similar DNA to them. Boom. But it's Alestorm, so like that's like going on fucking Dragonfire's YouTube channel and seeing a song.
Dragonfire?
Or not Dragon Force, going on their YouTube channel, and then there's a song and it's Orbit Culture. It's like, damn, I love Orbit Culture. This is a great song. Why the fuck is it on Dragon Force's YouTube channel?
Why does Dragon Force sound like Orbit Culture now?
Yeah, like I don't want.
It's a great song, but it's a bad.
Dragon Force song. But do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a great song. It's a bad Alestorm song.
I get what you're saying.
Tell me
I get what you're saying.
Comments.
I get what you're saying.
Do you agree with me? Because
I can't argue with you.
It has almost none of the band's DNA.
I enjoy the song, but to me, it's like Paddy Gurdy featuring Chris Bowes.
Not even Alestorm,
That's where I'm going.
I want to see if people agree with me in the comments.
I want to see what the album's going to be about.
I really do. Because
is this going to be like a one-off? Is this going to be like a one-off with a feature? Like,
if it's all this, they have to If it's all this, this has to be a joke because there's no way.
I don't think this is a joke.
No, but I'm saying if the album is all this, a lot of Alestorm fans are not going to like it.
What if the sound is more this way? I'm not even. The whole album is not going to feature like 1,000 different people.
No, but I'm saying if it's all going to sound this way,
like a little bit heavier, a little bit more heavy metal.
Yes.
Because this album is less folky, it's more heavy metal.
It's more heavy metal, right? But if it's this, and then his there's not enough DNA to really call it an Alestorm song, it's going to be a bad album. But if it's still this sound and he takes over vocally fully,
and I think it's an interesting take, though.
I think it's an interesting take, but in the thing, I think if they go into this sound direction, they do need to still get some sound things from the previous albums, because his vocals won't be enough.
And I think you have to throw in a couple of songs that are a little bit more like your prototypical Alestorm tracks.
Yeah, of course.
Like Shitboat and whatever. Shit like that.
Like you can't. I mean, they're not gonna make a fucking concept record, so I can.
It wouldn't be the first. I mean, it's not like they've never done it.
True.
So.
True.
But this song. I mean, this album, technically based on the name, it could be a concept record. I mean, they're a band that, for them, making a concept records, like I said, it's not new. It's not that difficult, because it plays off of the whole theme. Like, you can follow the theme of the album and whatever. But that's not what... I'm not even worried about that. That's not my issue here. I'm just wanting to see what this album... Is this going to be more of a heavy metal Alestorm record, less of a folky, drinking, pirate... Because this to me doesn't feel like pirate metal. It feels like a great heavy metal song, but it's not pirate metal.
And that's
the folkiness here is the hurdy-gurdy. If you take the hurdy-gurdy out of the equation,
it loses its Alestorm touch. Therefore, it's not an Alestorm. It's not a good Alestorm song.
Okay, we got it. It's a good song, just not a good Alestorm song.
If it keeps the heaviness, but it adds a little bit of the pirate, a little, like even a smidgen of the pirate stuff, and Chris can take over vocally, I'll love it, because it will at least have at least 30% of what the band can call its own DNA in a new sound. The new sound, I'm not bothered by it. It's the fact that it doesn't even sound like Alestorm. Like, another band could have made this song, and I wouldn't have batted an eye.
Fair enough.
There's nothing that chains it to being Alestorm.
No, this is probably one of their least Alestorm songs. But it's a great song.
It's a great song, but it's... Anyways.
A song that Unleash the Archers could have done. Maybe?
No, because then it would just be a lot of, like... I don't know.
Let's not open that Pandora's box. Anyways, let's move on and hope to hear from you guys in the comment section. What do you think about this track? I think it's going to create a very interesting conversation, I must say. And thank you to everybody on Patreon that voted for this song, for this video. We'll see you all at the next one.
See ya.